Yo, what's up guys? Today we are reacting to the Netherlands. If you want to request a video, click over here or buy me a coffee. Link is in the description, and thank you for your support. Today's video is a suggestion by Mandy. Shout out to Mandy. Thank you for sending me this video. And today's my birthday actually, so yay. We're gonna learn a little bit about Dutch traditions. So this is the Netherlands and Sinterklaas. Everything you need to know. So we are getting close to Christmas, and well, is Sinterklaas the same as Santa Claus? The information I have here is that Sinterklaas comes on the Saturday after November 11 and goes away on December 6 back to Spain. That's the only information I have, and I think I did react to one video that talked about Sinterklaas, but I really don't remember. So I know that there's a controversy around the Zwarte Piet, I think, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's watch this. Let's learn a little bit about the Netherlands during Christmas. How do you guys celebrate Christmas? Let's go. This is actually from a channel. I need to give a shout out to the channel called The Dutch Way. Okay, let's check this out. And let me know if this is accurate information.
Do the Dutch celebrate Christmas? Yes. Is Sinterklaas the Dutch Santa Claus? No.
No?
So,
okay, I thought it was.
Sinterklaas and Christmas? Yes. I know they look very similar, but they are quite different. Today, I will talk to you about a very special man, Sinterklaas. It's about...
Okay, so he's not the Dutch Santa Claus, but he's called Sinterklaas. Oh, what's going on?
Sinterklaas. It's about tradition, family, fantasy, and racism and revolution. There's a lot to tell you about this Dutch tradition.
Wait, can you confirm that this is about racism? Because I know a lot of people that say that this is tradition. It's not racism, and it's not supposed to be racism. And obviously there's the other side who says obviously this is racism, and then the other side says no, wait, this is just a representation of a Santa's little helper who went down the chimney and he had ashes. So clear that up, please.
And revolution.
See, yeah, revolution or evolution. Okay, I'm getting ahead of myself again. Let's watch.
And revolution. There's a lot to tell you about this Dutch tradition. It is the biggest event of the year, or maybe the second biggest thing.
Oranje.
But it's really big and also has a dark side. Buckle up,
yeah,
because we're about to unwrap the story of Sinterklaas,
the makeup,
the heart and soul of Dutch wintertime. Children believe that Sinterklaas spends the rest of the year living in Spain.
Oh, cool.
Most children think he lives in Madrid. But, of course, this can't be true. Because how can he carry all those millions of presents from the middle of Spain all the way to his steamboat? I mean, come on.
Is this AI, or is this an American telling us about the Netherlands? Or is this a Dutch guy with a very good American accent? In any case, guys, I don't know how you celebrate this, or I don't know how you congratulate you on this, but I'm just gonna say Merry Christmas.
Every year in November, Sinterklaas comes to the Netherlands from Spain on his steamboat.
Oh, that's nice.
This journey is followed with great enthusiasm by children. You can follow the Sinterklaas news on the Sinterklaas Journal, which is broadcast every evening. Sinterklaas, also known as Saint Nicholas, is a legendary figure based on the Christian Saint Nicholas of Myra. He plays...
I thought Saint Nicholas was from Belgium. At least when I lived in Belgium. That's what they told me, that the original Santa Claus came from Belgium, who was Saint Nicholas. But then again, I don't remember much.
Saint Nicholas of Myra. He plays a central role in the winter holiday traditions of the Netherlands and parts of Belgium. Characterized by his stately and benevolent demeanor, Sinterklaas is traditionally depicted as an elderly man with a white beard, red cape, mitre, and a pastoral staff. During Sinterklaas, a lot of treats are eaten, such as chocolate letters, peppernoten,
chocolate letters, so you can spell your name,
and gevelde speculaas, strooigoed, marzipan, tai tai, and mandarins. Oh, and it's good to know, children are usually lied to by their parents about Sinterklaas until they are about 6 to 8 years old.
Wow. Yeah, same thing about Santa Claus. It might, but if I had children, I would never lie to them about Santa Claus, and I would just tell them, hey, I'm Santa Claus. I'm kidding.
After which they are told that Sinterklaas doesn't actually exist.
Aww.
Some children believe a bit longer. I remember sitting in the car and asking my mother, how can he bring multiple gifts for all those children from Spain?
He's got helpers.
My mother looked at my father and said, shall we tell him? My brother,
why tell him, or
who was
do you
also
tell
in
him?
the car, put an arm around me. And then my mother told me it was all made up.
Aww.
I felt lied to.
Heartbroken.
I ran out of the car crying and never saw them again.
What?
Dirty liars. But now I do the same with my children, and it's incredibly fun.
You never saw your parents again?
Sinterklaas is assisted by his helper.
Did he casually just say that he abandoned his parents and what?
But now I do the same with my children, and it's incredibly fun. Sinterklaas is assisted by his helpers, the Pieten. They help him with the delivery of presents and carrying out other tasks. The Pieten are often portrayed as silly and clumsy. During the journey, many things often go wrong. This is the traditional image of Zwarte Piet. Yes, I know. Crazy, right? By the way, Zwarte Piet means Black Pete. I always believed that Zwarte Piet was black because he came down the chimney to put gifts in the shoes.
Okay.
I myself grew up with the traditional Zwarte Piet. For us, it was really normal. During the Sinterklaas period, we dressed up as Zwarte Pieten, painting our faces as black as soot and putting on lipstick, without any idea of the real implications. I remember having an African boy in my class who was often called Zwarte Piet during the Sinterklaas period. I didn't make the connection myself and didn't know what racism was. Looking back, I find it bizarre. In the past, many dark-skinned people were bullied and preferred to stay indoors during this period.
Wow, really?
The whole Sinterklaas thing has stirred up quite the controversy over the years, with debates on racism and cultural sensitivity. Fortunately, most Dutch are adaptable folks and have been reimagining Piet into Roodwijk Piet or Sooty Piet. A less controversial
so they changed the name as well?
Bit messy from shimmying down chimneys. But there are always Dutch people who vote for the PVV and...
But they still have the hair, the wig on, which could be offensive to some people, I would suppose.
Chimneys. But there are always Dutch people who vote for the PVV and say,
is that Bono from
you
U2?
With our traditions, but often this is the somewhat less educated layer of society. Back to...
Hey, there's a simple rule. If it's not my country, if I don't understand it, I won't criticize it, and I'm not getting into that debate. So this is just educational, and I think a lot of people who might not understand this tradition just watch from afar, just observe, I would say.
Back to Sinterklaas. Sinterklaas traditionally arrives by steamboat. This arrival is often broadcast live on television and is a big event for children. Each year, Sinterklaas chooses a different city or village for the official
children are having fun. They're not complaining, are they?
Sinterklaas. This event attracts many spectators and is a festive occasion filled with lots of music, dance, and activities. And of course, demonstrations from the Kick Out Zwarte Piet movement. From the arrival, all children are allowed to put their shoes out every weekend. They do this near the fireplace.
I have one thing to say. This movement, couldn't it be off season? Because I know there needs to be change, but in front of the children, it's kind of like you're spoiling fun, like you're stealing candy from children. I mean, you could do this demonstration off season, I would suppose, and try to fix it so that things might change. But during the event, it feels like you're spoiling kids' fun, because kids don't know better, right? But I understand the importance of both sides. I'm just saying, like, this might scare kids because they might not understand and see you as the villain. And that's not what you want, right?
Demonstrations from the Kick Out Zwarte Piet movement. From the arrival, all children are allowed to put their shoes out every weekend.
Nice.
They do this near the fireplace
with carrots
with the
inside.
Idea that Piet crawls through the smoke channel of the chimney to put the gifts in the shoe. But
That's cool.
as almost no one has an open fireplace anymore due to air pollution, most children do this near the central heating.
That's
a bit
nice.
Strange, of course.
Yes, yes,
because
yes.
that Piet
Very strange.
obviously doesn't come crawling through the pipes.
No, he doesn't.
They often leave something tasty behind for Sinterklaas's horse, named Amerigo, like a
Amerigo.
carrot or some hay, and sing Sinterklaas songs in the hope of finding a present or
Oh man,
sweets
kids
in their
are
shoe
so
the next
innocent.
day.
Kids are so
Singing
innocent.
specific Sinterklaas songs is an important part of the tradition. Ideally, you shout as loudly as possible through the chimney,
Nice.
so that Sinterklaas and the Pieten can hear you well, and you have extra large gifts in your shoe the next day.
Nice.
The next day, children often wake up early and rush downstairs to see what's in their shoes. It then depends on whether your father has a good job or not, because one child might get a PlayStation in
That's
their
funny.
shoe, and another might just get a coloring page.
Oh, that's not
Unfair, right?
No.
Yes, there are always those parents who spoil it for the rest. It's sad for the kids from
What?
poor neighborhoods who think that Sinterklaas doesn't love them.
Yeah, it's sad, but then again, it depends on, you know, the family's condition. You can't promise a child a PlayStation, you know, if your parents aren't well off. Yeah, that is that is a debate on its own there, you know, because kids in school are going to be like, what did Sinterklaas give you? And they're like, hey, I got a PlayStation. Oh, why didn't I get it? So yeah, that's why it's best not to lie to your children. But then again, you're not going to spoil their imagination, right? As I said, I don't have kids, so I'm not going to pitch in on that. You guys do whatever you want to make your children happy, you know. But I just find it so wholesome that kids, they're so innocent and they love, you know, the traditions and the Christmas spirit. It's nice.
The idea is that you get a small gift when you put out your
It's not all
shoe
perfect,
and
though.
a few bigger gifts during the Pakjesavond. The Dutch economy also benefits from Sinterklaas. Even in economically difficult times, people continue to spend money on the Sinterklaas celebration. Retailers expect to make an additional 510 to 515 million euros in Sinterklaas purchases in the coming period.
Wow.
That's quite a lot for our small country.
It is a
It is
lot.
believed that Sinterklaas
Is it
has
the
a
most
big
profitable
book in
one?
which he keeps track of which children have been naughty or nice over the past
Yeah,
year.
that's Santa Claus.
If you've been naughty, you might be taken to Spain or get the rod. Let me show you the text of a children's song.
Is it so bad to go to Spain? But anyways, my question is this the most profitable for retail in the whole year? Because, you know, it feels like Christmas is like a very big marketing tool.
Who is sweet gets treats, who is naughty gets the rod. For parents, this is a great tool they use weeks in advance when their children are being naughty. For example,
The whole year.
if Sinterklaas knows you're not cleaning your room, he might not bring any gifts for you.
For children.
If you hit your brother, you might go back to Spain.
You're back
Sinterklaas
to
is
Spain.
sad. If you do that,
Bro, I find that funny because I think kids in the Netherlands grow up thinking Spain is like the whole, like this whole bad place. Like, I don't want to go to Spain. What did Spain ever do to you, right?
you'll surely end up in the big book. There's even an app I've been using for a month now where Sinterklaas can call me. I can set what it's about, and then I get a call from an AI voice.
Oh, that's
And
nice.
let me tell you, it makes a big impression. And the house hasn't looked this tidy in a while. Back to Sinterklaas.
This is
The
a
most
good
important
educational
evening
video.
is December 5th.
And it's fun, too.
Pakjesavond. Schools close early, parents sneak out of work, and everyone gets together to unwrap presents.
Nice.
These are often accompanied by personal poems and sometimes surprises. Surprises are self-made artworks, creative gifts. Some are beautiful works of art, and some are downright ugly. Some surprises you want to keep, and some you have to tear apart to find the gift inside. On Pakjesavond, it's a tradition for
Pakjesavond.
someone, like yourself or the neighbor, to bang loudly on the door and then leave a bag of gifts outside. The children get wildly excited because they think it's a Piet, and it's always the children who discover the bag of gifts.
Nice.
The bag or bags of gifts are usually turned
bit
upside
disruptive,
down
though.
and emptied onto the carpet, and then you take turns picking a gift, reading the poem aloud, and saying, "Thank you, Sinterklaas." Afterward, the adults often guess who gave them their gift.
That's nice.
Then you get a "Thank you, Sinterklaas" with a wink. After Pakjesavond on December 6th, Sinterklaas departs back to Spain, and we have some time to rest before Christmas and New Year's Eve. If you want to see videos about this, subscribe to the channel.
Okay, that's pretty cool. That's a nice tradition. I mean, it's not all perfect, right? But as long as the kids are happy and, you know, then the political sides can just be a separate topic. But let's just talk about the kids. You know, when the kids are smiling and they're getting gifts and, you know, they're behaving. If you see a kid behaving when you tell them, hey, Sinterklaas is not going to give you like gifts, it shows how much they are looking forward to this event, right? So it's a nice wholesome thing. Unfortunately, you know, kids don't know better, so it's up to the parents to decide what they're going to teach their kids. And, you know, it's up to the parents to talk to each other and kind of find a consensus, you know, that won't make people angry and, you know, look at this thing that is supposed to be wholesome as a ugly thing, you know what I'm saying? But then again, education is very important, and, you know, people just need to agree to disagree, or they just need to find a solution where everybody's happy and no wrongdoing is made. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Keep it civil, please. Keep the peace, and hopefully you guys won't get offended with each other and don't, you know, bicker or clash in the comments. If you guys want to show me anything else, then just go over to buy me a coffee. Link is in the description. If you want to wish me a happy birthday, let me know in the comments as well. And you guys can click over here or over here for more videos. Take care for now. Bye bye.